Hey everybody, Joe here, Passion Unchained. There's a lot of bad advice out there when it comes to dating, especially online dating. A lot of people telling you to do one thing or the other when they really don't know what they're talking about, or they might know how to do it, but they don't know how to teach it. So I want to help you build a life you love, specifically a dating life you love. And there's one common, really bad piece of advice that I want to immunize you against so you don't have to make the same mistake that a lot of people have, including me at first. So at the end, by the way, stick around because I have a promotion. I almost never do promotions when it comes to my own premium dating profile photography packages. So be in the know, stick around at the end, and you might be able to take advantage. So looking forward to sharing everything with you, and bam! Welcome back. So, like I said, let's get right into it. Stick around to the end for the promotional info for this month's promotion. I almost never do a promotion, but because it's the month of Black Friday and right before the holidays, I'll have that info at the end. So for now, I'm going to give you some value. I want to help you build a life you love. Right now, I'm helping you build a dating life you love. And there's a lot of good advice out there. Some people I've worked with practical happiness. I've worked with dating advice for men who like women, and I work with Playing with Fire, I've worked with Kill Your Inner Loser, Radical Improvements, a lot of other creators out there, and I support, but there are a lot of other people out there who I don't support, who are saying advice that isn't helpful or that isn't good advice for you to follow. And one of those pieces of advice I've seen a few places is you need a smile in all your dating profile photos. And more generally, it's sometimes stated you need to prioritize looking approachable. I don't like this advice. It sounds like good advice, which is why a lot of people follow it and why a lot of people share it, but I do not like it. I do not like the advice at all. Now, I'm not saying that it's okay to look completely creepy, completely fucking weirdo in your profile. That's the opposite of the advice, but that's also not true. I'm not saying look creepy, but I'm saying do not prioritize looking approachable. Don't smile in all your photos. Don't prioritize looking approachable. I was part of a dating profile team at one point. I worked for myself, and then I worked for a team to get a lot of different other clients, access to different people. I was still working for myself throughout. Everybody was on board. They knew I was working for myself. It wasn't like I was doing it behind their back. But then we butted heads on a few things, and I ended up working for myself again, where I have been working right now, which I would have it no other way. And on that team, they got many things right, but one of the big things they got wrong is they prioritized. They would tell me to prioritize my clients looking approachable, and they would push back against me having clients look edgy or doing any type of shirtless photo, even if they had a good physique. And I wholeheartedly disagree against this advice, and I'll tell you why. First of all, OkCupid did a study, and this is a study that I talked about in another video. I don't remember which one, but it was one of my videos a few months ago. I talked about this study. Playing with Fire has a whole video about it. You could search it somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is on his channel. I don't know what it's called, but I remember watching it. It's a good video. And in the video, or in the study, OkCupid was analyzing the profiles on their platform and which of them got them more dates and which of them got them less dates. And by far for men, the expression that worked the best is if you're looking away from the camera and you have a neutral expression. Not smiling, but neutral. And that got guys the most matches and the most dates when it came to guys who were looking for girls. That is important to understand because data does not lie. And when I go and get photos of my clients, I make sure to keep in mind what works. Even if you're looking for something long term, when you're attracting women, this is something that I talked about with Ryan Christensen, which I believe is the last video. He's a men's hypnotist. Definitely check that interview out. Fascinating stuff that he got to share with us, and I'm really excited. I was really excited to have him on, and I'm really excited to show you if you haven't seen it yet. He had a lot of great advice for guys just in general, not just in dating, but we talked about attraction versus comfort in that video, and it gave me really good words to explain something that I knew, I just didn't know how to explain it. When you're attracting women, attractiveness is more important than comfort. Comfort is important over the long term, and it gets more and more important the longer that you date somebody. And the more you want to keep them around, it gets more important. But at first, you want to have more of attraction. That creates the spark, that creates the excitement, that creates the man-to-woman tantric frame, which even if you're not into tantra, if you want a sexually charged romance or even just an exciting, great relationship, you need to have some sort of sexual polarity. And without that, it's going to feel more like a friendship. And the best you're going to get is hold on a second. Let me turn that on Do Not Disturb. I usually do that. I did not. That's on me. The best you're going to get is a girl who's going to let you buy her dinner over and over again, and maybe even let you kiss her on the 10th date. If you're not bringing any excitement or any attraction, if you're just going for all comfort, you might accidentally fall into a relationship. My first few relationships were like that, where I accidentally fell into it. I wasn't really trying to be exciting, and she just liked being around me. But you're leaving everything up to chance, and you're not giving yourself. You're just kind of rolling the dice, right? But if you want to actually get what you want, you need to put some attraction in there and focus on building comfort later and down the line, because to keep a girl you need comfort, but to attract a girl to want to be in your life, you need that attractiveness, that edginess. That's not something I talk about in this video, but I will talk about it a little bit when it comes to your photos. But it's a good thing to understand that this advice, where on your dating profile, smile a lot, focus on approachability. That's okay in small tidbits, but you want to prioritize being edgy and exciting and interesting. So I'm going to show some examples on the screen of photos that I've taken for clients that are more edgy, that are more that give more intrigue, that give more of an edge to people, to my clients, to make them more attractive. These are clients I've worked with. I might put some before and afters in there. I'm not sure. I guess you'll see right now to see if I have or haven't. Probably will. Before and afters are good. This is one particular guy. Man, I know I'm going to put this one in here. There's a before photo that I'm going to put up here, and then an after photo, and it is night and day, man. You can see how in the before photo he has this huge, crazy, big, cheesy smile that makes him look very approachable. But in the after photo, he's doing kind of a smolder, and that was during our shoot. I got him to do that. That is something that is extremely important to have that intrigue, that edge, and I would wholeheartedly suggest that you lean more towards that, because if he was attracting people with a profile from the first that was aligned with the first photo that you saw, most of the photos first of all, he wouldn't get as many matches, and second of all, girls would kind of they'd come into the date expecting him to be more of a jokester, more of a person that is kind of comfortable to be around, and they won't feel as the same kind of excitement and attraction. They might get into a relationship with him. They might have a sexual relationship with him, but it's not going to have the same excitement and charge, and you're not going to get as much as you want out of the relationship. It's just going to be rolling the dice whether she's attracted to you or not, rather than putting yourself in the best position and adding some edge and adding some intrigue. And plus, I guarantee you, he would not be getting nearly as many matches. So that's what I have to say about this advice. Do not follow this advice. Smile. My advice is smile in 2 photos max. For like a six photo profile. 6 is a safe number. Some people suggest more, some people suggest less on dating apps. 6 is a perfect number. Also, I like 6 because 6 will work on Bumble, it will work on Tinder, and on Hinge, you have to have 6, no more, no less. And so I just like to say do 6 because then it will work on all the apps, and you can choose the same 6 and put them on all the apps. So I hope that helps you out. Do 2 max smiles per profile and focus on edginess. And yeah. I mentioned earlier that I have a promotion at the end of the email. For those who don't know, I do dating profile photo shoot packages. Here in Austin, I have a lot of clients who fly in here and do photo shoots with me or who live here. I also have a lot of clients who live out of town. I'm going to New York City and Denver this month. I do 2 shoots a week because that way I can focus on each client and give them the benefit of all my attention, especially in the days after when I'm editing. So I'm really stoked to get more people in. I actually only have a couple more slots left for November, but you can still sign up in November for December. Next month I think I only have 2 slots booked. The rest are all free. So I have a promotion. I almost never do that, but it is the holidays coming up. The weather is getting colder, and I fucking love to cuddle. And so I want to help you guys get a cold weather cuddle buddy. So I'm calling this the Find Your Cold Weather Cuddle Buddy promotion. Bam! Find your cold weather cuddle buddy price. I've designed my prices, which you can check out on my website in the link in the description below, and I'll also pop it on the screen or whatever. You can find the description of my packages on the website, and you can find the pricing. And the middle package, which is the most popular, the one that I like to do a lot because it's easy, it's simple, it's quick, and I'm able to help a lot of people massively. That's called the Kick-Ass Dating Profile Photo Shoot Package. And for this package, I have a premium price that I've designed to attract only the guys that are serious about getting more matches and more dates. Because the more you prepare for the photo shoot, I include a really easy wardrobe checklist, and that is something I've created with a professional men's dating stylist. I give that to everybody who signs up for a shoot, so I'll give that to you if you sign up for a shoot, and you can go and just essentially it's a shopping list of exactly what to get at different stores, and it gives you some leeway to be creative as well. So it's not just like everybody just gets the same thing. There's some leeway to put your personality into it, but it gets you a really awesome wardrobe that you can bring to the shoot and look awesome in. I also have a modeling 101 video that has a specific facial expression that helps you look sexy and confident in front of the camera, even if you're feeling super nervous. A lot of my clients feel super nervous on the photo shoot, but they don't look that way because I taught them how to look confident. So those are some things that require some investment in your part, either time or money or even both, because when you go and shop for clothes, you have to spend time and money doing that. And I would be doing a disservice if I had a price point that would attract guys that were not serious about getting the dating life that they want. They would just come in, they wouldn't do any of the work. That getting more matches requires you to swipe every day, to pay for the premium subscriptions on the apps on Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. I got that mixed up. It's like $30 each for each month. I think Bumble's actually $40. And so I always suggest my clients after the photo shoot, they go and get 1 month of each and see which ones give them the most matches and then stick with those. Now that requires some money, that requires diligence and swiping every single day. And that takes a lot of time for people. And not everybody's willing to do that. So I like to only attract the people who are really motivated to get the dating life that they love, which is why I have a premium price point. And that's also why I don't do promotions. I almost never do promotions. But this month, I want to help you guys get a cold weather cuddle buddy. So you find your cold weather, the special Find Your Cold Weather Cuddle Buddy price, tongue twister. I need to get better at those. Find Your Cold Weather Cuddle Buddy price. Normally, I would have a specific price, which is on my website, with 50% up front and 50% after the photo shoot. And I found a way to balance everything out so I still attract the right kind of clients, the people who will actually get results because you're going to put in the work because you're motivated, and also offer a promotional price. And the way to do that is I'm offering $500 off. $500 off. If you book within November, if you call me, if you set up a call within November, that's all on my website. It walks you through it super easy. You set up a call with me in November, book in, pay up front. That's the catch. You pay up front, you get $500 off in November. And the reason I have it so that you pay up front is because I want to maintain that high quality screen, because I only want to attract the kind of clients that I know I can help, and those are the clients who are motivated. So it takes a lot of work on my part as well. And so if I'm going to do the same work for a significant chunk less than I usually do it, I want to make sure that you're motivated, that you're going to be there along with me. And that's why I have this promotion going on in this way. So it'll be $500 off. You pay up front, you get on a call with me, and we'll book you in, and we'll make your love life happen. The one that you've had in your mind for a while, the one that you've been dreaming of, but haven't been doing and haven't been having, even though you've been putting the work in. And I'm going to help you do that. So I hope that the first part of this video helped you out, gave you some value that will allow you to get better photos. And if this promotion speaks to you, then go to the website in the description below, book a call with me, and we'll make it happen. Looking forward to it, and cheers. Goodbye.